board, and we still use that on a laptop. Then we use like to touch a screen. But now the AI understands what we see, what we hear, what we say, what we write. So in itself, it's changing computers. It's changing the devices we interact with. And it's becoming a pervasive technology that is going to be everywhere. And I think that's the mission, I think, of Qualcomm. When I think about what we're going to do, is the same way that what we did with mobile communications and the creation of the computer that fits in the palm of your hand is the ability to take that intelligence everywhere. And it's going to be creating a number of important shifts in the industry. And I want to start talking about the mobile industry. We may have had the privilege as a company to be part of every single transition of wireless technologies. And in this talk today, I'm going to talk about the next one that is coming as well. And what we saw with the transition of wireless technology, that fundamentally at every generation of wireless, you saw big shifts, not only in devices, in companies, and because of the transition, especially, for example, when you went to the ability to have a phone that you carry with you, all the way to connect the phone to the internet. All of a sudden, that phone became a computer, and it started to drive the future of the internet, like a country like India that leapfrogged, I think, the internet and went straight to the mobile internet, and that's going to be true again when you think about AI. For example, in the mobile ecosystem, AI is going to fundamentally change how we think about the mobile device. All of you today, and me included, I think we look at our smartphone as our inseparable device where most of our digital life is. And the smartphone today is at the center of everything that we do. But now, that's going to get replaced by an agent. Now, when you think about the entire value chain that got created, for example, for the mobile industry, there's enormous amount of value on things like OSs and application stores, and that becomes like the platform when you're going to develop an application that you're going to do different things into the platform. An agent that now understands human intentions, because you just need to tell him what you want, or he's going to see what you see and make a decision for you. Assuming you will authorize it. When that happens, that's where the value is, because then the agent is free. It can go to the internet and do things. It can go to your phone and do things. And you're no longer bound by constructs of your hardware or your apps in the application. So as a result, we expect the AI is going to have a fundamental shift in the mobile industry where the agent is going to be at the very center. And as the agent is at the very center, everything surrounds the agent. You can access the agent from your mobile phone, but you can also access the agent from your glasses, or for a pendant, or for anything that you wear. And I think we're going to look at the mobile ecosystem right now, not only as a single device experience, but you're going to connect to agents across multiple types of devices. And I think that's incredibly exciting. And that's not only unique to what you're going to see in consumers. That's going to happen also with things. Because you can also create AI that's going to get trained on different things, on physical signals, like physical AI, on sensor data, and you're going to deploy that in every computer. So what's exciting about AI, it's going to very quickly evolve. For something, you go to a browser and you ask a question. And I think, as my colleague from Cisco said, is get trained on all the publicly available data on the internet. You're now going to go to a different type of AI experience. That's going to be the fundamental software that is going to run in all the devices around us, and how you're going to have interaction with that devices. So I also want to basically, as we think about this future, I just want to give you an example. What we saw across the industry is workloads or use cases have shifted. Devices didn't go anywhere, but the workload shifted. We used to do a lot of things in the early days of the internet on your laptop. And for example, e-commerce, you will do it on your laptop. Now most of the e-commerce in the world is done on a phone. Tomorrow, or it could be like as early as, within the end of this year, as you start to see the proliferation of glasses. If you have a glass that has agents, is connected to the internet, has camera on those smart glasses. The glass see what you see. You can just look at something and say, I'd like to buy this. What is, can you check this? For example, check this on Flipkart. And just buy it for me. I would like to buy this. Integration of payment system. You get a bill, say, pay this, notify me when I'm done, and so forth. So I think we're going to see this fundamental change of devices. But that's also going to be true about the revolution that's happening in robotics and the revolution that is actually happening on industrial. So that's an incredible opportunity, and we have been incredibly focused as a company to basically drive that future of computing. There's also a big debate, which I believe is the wrong way to look into that, which is about cloud and edge. There's a lot of debate about, this is going to be running on the cloud, this is going to be running on the edge, and it does not matter. Think about your device today. Your smartphone today has incredible amount of processing power, and there's a number of different things that run in your smartphone. If you put it on airplane mode, you probably don't use it. You just put it back and wait until you get connectivity again. It's the most cloud-connected device because those things work as a one. And you're going to have now intelligence that's going to be incredibly distributed across the cloud, across the near edge, the network in itself, and an on-device. And it's all going to work seamless. There are going to things that you're going to be able to do on the device because they require an instant response or require unique context, unique information that is relevant to you. Some things going to do on the cloud. And they're both going to be growing, and it's going to be transforming how we think about computers. So I like to provide this simple, I think, a description. Let's say we all using agents, and you're going to pick the agent that you like, and the agent, to be useful, it needs to be fast, it needs to be relevant for you. Let's say, go back to the example I provided on the glasses. And you have those smart glasses, and you're walking around, and you have a camera. Then all of a sudden, you see somebody, and you ask this glass, like it's your friend next to you, and say, "Who is this person?" And you want to get a response. This is so and so. Or you're going to say, like, "What? Can you translate this for me? What is this? Can you pay this for me?" You wanted this thing has to be seamless, no friction. So certain things are going to be done on your device, and the things going to be on the cloud is going to be completely transparent to you. But the interesting thing is those agents, for them to be very useful, they needed to be contextually aware of what is relevant to you. So over time, the agent that I'm going to be using, the agent you're going to be using, they need to be relevant to me. So you're going to have a lot of things that are going to be being processed and understood about you. So much so that I believe that in the end game, I think it was said in the prior presentation from Cisco that all this available data that is publicly on the internet that you train models, it's a fraction of the